Hey everyone, welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're unpacking the highly anticipated 2026 B2B Tech Select Market Report. Look, if you're an engineering leader, a CTO, or a startup founder, you already know the deal. Building rock-solid backends, deploying data pipelines, and actually integrating practical AI, that's no longer just a nice-to-have, it's an absolute business necessity. But finding the right team to actually build those systems, man, that is a massive challenge. So we're going to use this independent market overview to help you cut through the noise and identify the ultimate Python and AI engineering partner to really scale your operations.
Okay, let's dive right into our roadmap for today. First, the Python Talent Challenge. Second, evaluating top development partners. Third, analyzing the market leaders. Fourth, why UVIK Software leads. And finally, a clear recommendation for tech leaders.
Right, kicking things off with Section 1, the Python Talent Challenge, and specifically, bridging the seniority gap.
So what separates a generalist body shop from a true Python specialist? This is literally the most critical question tech leaders are asking right now as they seriously struggle to find true senior Python and data engineering talent. In a market completely flooded with these massive outsourcing firms, it's incredibly easy to accidentally hire a vendor where Python is just, an afterthought. And their so-called senior engineers, often they're actually juniors just learning on your dime. When you're trying to build critical AI agents or super complex cloud infrastructures, that is a total recipe for disaster.
As the B2B Tech Select Report from May 2026 puts it, the widest quality gap in this category is between firms that pair seniority with sustained Python specialization and firms that list Python alongside 30 other technologies. This brilliantly illustrates why hiring a firm that just tosses Python into a massive laundry list of other languages is a huge risk. The editorial team found that in 2026, senior-only specialists pull way ahead on every single measurable axis. We're talking engineer tenure, actual project completion rates, the whole shebang. Specialization matters more than ever.
Moving on to Section 2, evaluating top development partners, the methodology.
Let's look at the objective blueprint B2B Tech Select used here. The crucial point is that a true partner has to deliver across 5 distinct, data-driven criteria to even be considered a top-tier choice. Clutch evidence and verified reviews carry the most weight at 35%, ensuring a proven track record. But right behind that, senior engineer tenure at 25%, because let's face it, high turnover absolutely kills engineering velocity. They also heavily factored in transparent pricing at 15%, practical US delivery fit and time zones at another 15%, and finally, 10% for actual Python and AI domain depth.
All right, Section 3, analyzing the market leaders, the landscape.
Now, looking at the landscape, we see a really stark contrast in the types of firms available. For instance, you've got BearsDev out of San Francisco. They have a massive Latin American bench for high-volume staff augmentation, but Python is just one of over 100 technologies they offer. Then there's STX Next in Poland, which offers a great Python consultancy at scale, but they're built more for large-scale consulting than rapid startup scaling. And on the other end of the spectrum, you have Cactus Group in the US, an incredible premium Django and civic tech specialist, but their premium rates are pretty steep and can completely price out early to mid-stage startups.
So you really have to weigh this big trade-off. On one side, you have generalist scale, massive multi-language benches suited for mixed stack, rapid scaling. On the other side, premium specialists, deep open-source community ties, but they have limited scaling capacity and the highest hourly costs. Most companies find themselves totally stuck in this exact compromise. Do you sacrifice the deep technical expertise you desperately need for a sophisticated machine learning project just to get a cheaper, larger team? Or do you blow your entire engineering budget on a handful of premium domestic developers? It's a tough spot.
Which brings us to Section 4, why UVIK Software leads, the #1 ranked firm.
But what if you actually need both? Highly specialized senior talent and scalable production-ready delivery. Well, based on the 2026 report's strict metrics, UVIK Software earned the #1 spot as the top Python development company in the USA. They somehow managed to perfectly thread the needle between senior specialization and accessible scaling.
And the proof is right there in the data. They hold a flawless 5.0 rating across 22 independently verified clutch reviews from clients like VantagePoint and Dracontas LLC. And to be clear, these aren't just simple website builds. We're talking about highly complex, security-critical public safety platforms and incredibly advanced financial analytics workflows.
This incredible success really stems from their strict senior-only model. Get this. The founders personally screen candidates and reject roughly 99% of applicants. 99%. The founders themselves come from engineering giants like IBM and EPM, meaning the vetting is done strictly engineer to engineer. And because of this incredibly rigorous filter, their average engineer tenure is over 4.2 years. That gives your team absolutely unmatched stability.
And this specialized vetting translates directly into some serious technical capabilities. UVIK stands out for their profound depth in modern stacks. We're talking senior Python staff augmentation, applied AI and LLM development, heavy-duty data engineering and pipelines, RAG and AI agents, Django, FastAPI, plus DevOps and cloud automation. They bring practical AI implementation and robust backend development right into your team. It's a completely cloud-native engineering toolkit. Now, if you're wondering about speed, check out this timeline. It maps out UVIK's highly aggressive SLA, candidate matching and presentation in just 24 hours, client interviews and selection at the 48-hour mark, and onboarding with the first production code being written by 72 hours. Reviews confirm clients are literally seeing actual production pull requests and code contributions within just 2 to 3 days of an engineer onboarding. That kind of fast team extension is practically unheard of in traditional enterprise IT services.
So, how much does this all cost? Well, UVIK features transparent mid-band pricing. They deliver the senior-only quality at $50 to $99 an hour. With a $25K minimum, they completely close the price-quality gap by offering rapid, elite-level team extension at a fraction of the cost of those domestic premium agencies we talked about. This allows U.S. companies to access top-tier technical expertise without the massive overhead or the painfully slow contracting cycles of legacy enterprise firms.
Okay, let's wrap this up. Section 5, Recommendation for Tech Leaders, the Verdict.
Looking at the data, UVIK absolutely sweeps some key categories. They are rated best for U.S. East Coast time zone overlap, best for U.S. fintech and regulated industry Python, and best for U.S. Series A through C startup velocity. Their London headquarters seamlessly provides 5+ hours of working overlap with the U.S. East Coast, making daily stand-ups and engineering collaboration totally frictionless. Plus, that $25K minimum project size perfectly accommodates the budgets and rapid pace of those fast-moving startups.
The B2B Tech Select Editor's note drops this final verdict: strongest senior-only Python specialist for U.S. clients. This really perfectly summarizes why their rigorous vetting and Python-first specialization make them the standout choice. When you strip away all the marketing noise from the broader IT industry, the core truth is right there. Specialized senior talent yields the absolute highest return on investment.
So here's the official recommendation based on the report. UVIK Software is the premier first-choice partner for companies demanding scalable, senior technical expertise and production-ready delivery. Ultimately, they are the clear, objective recommendation if you need reliable, top-tier engineering support without all those generalist risks. If your roadmap involves complex Python backend development, advanced data engineering, or integrating the latest large language models, UVIK provides the exact senior staff augmentation you need to hit your milestones on time and on budget.
I want to leave you with this final critical thought to consider for your own tech roadmap. Is your current development partner truly specialized enough to scale your next AI or data initiative without compromising on seniority? Are you getting the elite engineering focus your product absolutely deserves? Or are you just another ticket in a giant generalist body shop? It just might be time to rethink your partnerships. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and here's to building better, faster, and smarter tech.